seconds. That is 600,000 gallons a minute coming out. And we're going over the spring bowl right now. Without the sun shining on it too great, it's hard to see, but we have the bedrock of Florida beneath us, karst limestone, a very soft kind of rock. Eventually these walls beneath us funnel down to that giant cave. So what we have here is a tornado-shaped spring bowl, the deepest point being 125 feet down. Now, if you want to see footage of this cave, type in 4 letters on YouTube, WKPP, Woodville Karst Plane Project, WKPP. They're some of the best divers in the world. Many people have died down there because it's so dangerous. So only the best can go down there. Type in WKPP on YouTube. Over 30 years, WKPP has explored 55 miles of the cave, so far connecting it from here to South Georgia, but they think it goes all the way to Middle Georgia. It's pretty wild stuff. And they have found mastodon bones in the cave. They have found mastodon bones from the Ice Age at the bottom of our spring right here. This was a killing hole for the Native Americans during the Ice Age, and one of their favorite types of food was mastodon. Some of these bones are still beneath us right here.
What is that shack?
That shack is the old pump house. When our hotel opened in 1937, air conditioning in Florida was a rare thing. So Edward Ball, who built the lodge and owned the property at that point, he used hydro air conditioning. He would pump up this cold water into pipes in the walls of the lodge, so he'd cool down the whole building to 69 degrees. And we still have the old shack there. Yeah. And back when Ed Ball owned it, he had a 40-foot tall wooden structure right here. This was a dive tower that would, it's about 15, 20 feet, yeah. It used to be twice that. It would sway in the wind, so it wasn't owned by the state, so they weren't worried about paperwork or anything. So anyway, it's a little safer now. There's never been netting here. Maybe at some point you had netting here, but things get stuck in the netting, so there's no netting there. This is where animals live. So, but what keeps gators out are people. I mean, they really don't want to be around people, but they can get over there theoretically. But they don't mess with people really. If you leave them alone, they're gonna leave you alone. But anyway, there's no netting there, just so you know. And on your way out, check out the lodge. It's amazing. We're the only Florida state park that has a lodge, and it was built between 1935 and 37. Edward Ball approved every little detail, and he spent $75,000 on that building. That is over $4 million now. And the last thing they did were the paintings up there in the lobby. Look in the lobby, you'll see amazing paintings up there. He hired a man from Germany that just moved here, named John Pitblack. He didn't really know a lot about Florida, but he was a great painter. And all those birds you see up above you don't even exist. He just made up birds. I find that very interesting. They're birds of whimsy. They kind of look like real birds, but they're not. So check that out. And look up that music if you want, River the Crying Bird. It helps support the park. And most of all, I want to thank you all. You guys are a great group. I love this part of the job. Couldn't do it without you. So have a wonderful day, and thank you.